Hi guys, Allie here with TiPb, and today we are looking at an iLuv skin for iPad available in the TiPb accessory store. It's basically just a silicone skin that goes over your iPad. This is the blue one. It comes in a couple different colors. I think it comes in red and black for sure. It might come in a couple different more, but check that out. And it has cutouts on the sides for the bottom, your charging port, and then your speakers down here, and then you've got a cutout for your I want to say sleep wake, but that's your rotation button, and then your volume control, and then it's got cutouts up here for your sleep wake button and your headphones. One thing I really like about this is since it covers the edges right here, if you set the iPad face down on a surface, it doesn't come in contact with the surface at all. I'm a huge fan of cases like that. I like iLuv and iSkin and brands that they wrap around like that, somewhat like the Apple bumpers do, to where you can lay a device face down and it doesn't, get any damage to the screen. I still would never throw this in a bag or something like that without another case on it because it doesn't cover the screen at all. But what I typically do, and we looked at this case last week, which I really liked, I will put the iPad in the case with this on it. And what it does, and let me slide this in here real quick. What that does is it allows for this to have a grip to where I am notorious for forgetting to zip these after I put them in and set them on a table, and Kimmy or myself will go pick it up, and your heart about stops if it slips out a bit. We've never dropped it yet, but this makes me feel a little bit better because if this is on there, it makes it a lot harder for the iPad to slip out of here. So, I mean, without the case, it would fall out pretty easy. So I do like that. Another big thing I always look for with silicone skins is sometimes after a while, this material stretches. And this isn't the case with this. I've had this one on here for, I've taken it on and off several different times, and probably over the course of 2 or 3 weeks, it hasn't stretched at all. It stays form-fitting. That's one thing I really like about iLuv and iSkin. They don't lose the form of the case where, like for my iPhone 4, for example, I picked up some Rocketfish silicone cases, and probably after about a week of one of them being on my phone, it started to get loose to where the edges were not as tight, and you'd hear the back creak when you typed or whatnot because it didn't stay form-fitting. And this one, I mean, it stays incredibly slick against the iPad, and it provides a lot of protection as far as putting it on a surface and sliding it around. The back of the iPad won't get any damage. I know a lot of people don't like to buy 2 cases, but I mean, it is ideal to have something to put it in if you want to throw it in a bag, and then have something that's going to protect it when you're actually using it outside of a bag to where, it's got a little bit of grip. So if you're messing with it or turning it side to side, you've got some room to play with to where it's not going to fall out of your hand. That's about it for this one. I would recommend it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks, guys.